If you text me, girl, you're not hearing back. And then I feel bad because like I'm up at like 4. So I'm like, well, do you want me to text you at 4?
Right.
No. So I have to like wait and then I forget and then I don't text back. Welcome back to Keep It Good. I'm your host, Carly.
And I'm your host, Emily. I gotta say, this is delicious.
It's good, right?
It's so good. What is it?
So this is mushroom coffee.
Oh my gosh. I don't even like mushroom.
I know, but you don't taste it at all. Like, not at all.
No, it's
It's smooth,
very
right?
smooth.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So my dad drinks Rise coffee. I haven't tried that one yet, but I heard excellent things about it. I just happened to pick this one up at the store. It's Layered. Have you heard of Layered coffee?
I have. I've bought some of his creamers and almost like an instant latte from him
Mm.
before. Yeah, it's really good. You just mix it with hot water. So this is the coffee.
This one I think is like the medium blend. There's also a dark blend, but this one just said Focus, and I was like, yeah, I need that in my life. Are you typically like a morning coffee drinker?
I would always stop and get a coffee. I would typically not make it at home. But in the past, probably year or so, I've been trying to do it at home and make it a little cleaner, if you will, not knowing what's in all Starbucks and all that crazy stuff. But yeah, I definitely drink coffee. I think if you don't, something's wrong with you.
Oh, I don't trust people who don't drink coffee. How What do you drink? Like water? What does that do for you in the morning? I mean, I have heard you should drink salt water first thing in the morning.
Yes. So that has been my new thing. Instead of getting up and just, starting the coffee maker, I'm getting up and doing some water. I can't get down too much because I'm just grossed out or whatever. I don't even know. But I try to do like 6 or 8 ounces, sometimes warm, sometimes just cold with some mineral salt. We use Celtic sea salt right now. I just put a couple of those big flakes in there and swish it around. It's not super salty. I don't make it crazy, but I try to have that. Then I will do my workout. Then I'll have my coffee, which gives me about an hour about from the time I wake up to actually having my coffee, which is new suggestion that you should do is not have your coffee on an empty stomach, which could raise your cortisol apparently.
Ugh, my levels are probably like spewing out my fireplace right now. I'm literally a robot. I open my eyes, I stumble down the stairs, and I get my first sip of coffee. Like, I'm not functioning until that hits my soul. My husband wakes up and does the water with the salt. I need to start doing that. Like, you're really good. You drink 6 to 8 right in the morning. I'm lucky if I drink 6 to 8 in a week. 6 to 8 ounces of water in a week. Like,
Stop.
I'm really bad. They say the nurses are the worst that take care of their health. I'm trying. I've been doing very good things. I've been trying to incorporate all these new healthy things, but sometimes it's overwhelming. I mean, I'm just a very much like, if you crave it, then your body needs it type of thing, you know?
I get that. I get
Like,
that.
I don't,
So what is your morning, let's talk morning routine then. What do you do?
well, pretty much I wake up, I walk downstairs, I have my coffee. Steve bought these amino acids, which I was really getting into the habit of it. I was trying to, but I gotta say it doesn't taste bad. As soon as you open the bottle, it smells like hamster cage.
Oh
Like,
no.
oh yeah, it like punches you in the face of like pet store. And I can't do it. I tried it. I can't do it. I can't.
That's the hard part with supplements, I think. A lot of them smell terrible, so it's hard to stomach some of
Yeah.
them, for sure.
The worse they smell, the better they are for you. Like,
Probably. I mean, that makes sense, right?
growing up, I used to have to chug brewer's yeast mixed with orange juice. And I mean, I just got kind of used to it. It looks like sawdust.
That was like your vitamin shot.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't think my kids would be, as brave as I was to just chug
Yeah,
that sawdust.
chug that. I've never even heard of that. Well, I feel like I'm always going down crazy health rabbit holes, and I've been trying really hard having a new resolution, if you will. I always incorporate new things, but I've been really going down deep. And a lot
Yeah.
of things you listen to, they're like a morning routine, a nighttime routine. They're both so important because sleep is so important. So if you have a good morning routine and you have a good night routine, your sleep should be wonderful, uninterrupted, really let your body rest. So my morning routine is I get up, my alarm goes off at 5:25, go downstairs, I do my salt water. I wait for my girlfriend to come over. We work out in my basement, and I'm working out maybe like 4 times a week with her, roughly, and then a day or two on my own. Nothing crazy. It's not like we're doing crazy weights every single day. And then I come up, do my coffee. The girls wake up. I get them ready for school or the weekend, whatever's happening. And then I slowly start to take in my supplements, which is hard because I feel like I'm just doing so much right now. I'm taking the Perfect Aminos just like you, but I did get them in powder form, and they do have different flavors. So you have to drink it instead. It's really not that bad. I got mixed berry, and it doesn't smell like a hamster cage. So maybe you need to try the powder form.
I mean, you have to take 5 of these horse pills
Yeah.
that smell like Petco and hope that you don't vomit in the meantime. But every day, I feel like my husband is very much like you with these rabbit holes, and I'm just kind of like his cheerleader, and I'm like, oh yeah, all right, we'll do this. I'll try whatever. But I just feel like we're getting kind of overloaded with all of these different things. Like I'll come home and there's 3 packages, and I'm like, okay, what do we know what interacts with what? Are we just gonna have a chemical reaction in our stomach while we're trying to do all these good things? Are we really like gonna blow up our intestines? Or it just like where does it end? How many? I feel like if you just eat a really good diet, which we eat super clean, I mean, I should be fine, right? No? Not the case?
No, I'm with you. When I bring up something to you, you tell me that your husband just told you the same thing, or vice versa, because we're listening to the same thing. So yes, I am with him in trying all the things. But yeah, it comes down to like, what's the best? I guess blood work, right? We really need the blood work. And why we wanted to talk a little bit about morning routine and night routine is we live in the Northeast. It's cold and dreary. So we are trying these extra things to kind of get us through these dark, depressing months. It's, not very bright often. So trying to experience some of the benefits of the things that we can't actually get, like if we lived in Florida.
I know. They're so lucky.
I know.
I don't know if I would want to live there year round, but
Well, it gets hot there too, obviously, right? So that's like something to consider. But up here, we have to kind of make up for some of the things that we're lacking from not being able to be outdoors and get vitamin D, get some of those things from nature that we should have. So now I'm just doing so much stuff. I'm like, how many supplements do I actually need? Now they're like, okay, take vitamin D, but you really need to take it with K2, and you really should take it with magnesium too. I'm taking creatine, mixing that with the Perfect Aminos. I don't even know if that's right. They said I could, but I don't know. I'm just taking all these things, but I do feel great.
That's your deciding factor right there, is how it makes you feel, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, my morning routine, like I do need to help because, I'm going to be turning 40 this year, dare I say it. And I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I wish I was.
You need to drink some damn water and really
I know. And I know these things. I know this deep down. It's just like, I don't know. It's like I have to really force myself to get that water in. But I bought this hydrogen water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And it really does make a difference in how it tastes. It's hard to explain, but this tastes more clean.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I agree.
Yeah, that's been helping me get a little bit more water down on the days that it's a struggle.
You can run that water through the hydrogen water bottle, pour it into something different, and then add lemon or your salt to it. You don't want to put that stuff into the actual hydrogen water bottle while you're making it, but you can add extras after to flavor it up a little bit if you needed.
Yeah.
And salt-wise, I'm not talking like the ocean, just a little bit. So you get those trace minerals and vitamins too.
Yeah, I'm big on getting the trace minerals. I totally understand that part, and I put it on everything. You could put salt on a chocolate chip cookie, and it just intensifies the flavor.
So good.
Oh my God, it's so good. But yeah, I mean, my morning routine is, like I said, I wake up, I drink my coffee. I wake up early so that I can get like just a second to myself. As a mom, like my boys wake up pretty early, so I gotta set my alarm extra early, and I just kind of sit and watch the news and just have a minute to like become alive.
Yeah.
And then my kids will come down and then we just hit the ground running. It's go time.
So do you
But
take time for yourself like after then? Like,
yeah, on the days where I don't have to work, I'll drop them off and I'll go to yoga. Yoga is my time. It's like my Zen time. I think it's so important to prioritize a little bit of time for yourself because otherwise you are go, 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 go nonstop. You burn out. There's a legit burnout. And how does it go? If you don't give yourself rest, the universe will make you rest, like whether you get sick or you just have no choice at that point, you're done. The past 3 years, ever since COVID, I just got into this survival mode of work and I was nonstop. And this past year, I really tried to pause, take things slower, give back to myself a little bit because you really can't pour from an empty cup. You can't. You're giving everybody the bare minimum at that point. And so yoga, I have definitely made that into a priority.
what about like, there's so much talk about the morning and night routine, and there's things I've said before we can't incorporate up here, the sunlight and whatever, but breath work, some people say
Oh,
is a
yeah.
big thing too. And I know that you're into that. Do you do that at night? Like, what's your night routine? Is your night routine better or bigger than your morning routine?
I am a rock star in the night routine.
Okay. Okay. Do share.
My morning is not great. I'm just getting there. But my nighttime, I'm pretty much, unless we have an event and we're going out, by 9 o'clock, I turn off everything. I go up to my room, I wash my face. A lot of times I'll take a shower. I can't really take a shower in the morning. I wish I could because I admire people like that. They're just so fresh and clean and like ready for the day. And I look like a hot fucking mess dropping my kids off.
Yes. Yes.
My hair's all straggly and like I look wretched. Maybe that'll be my New Year's resolution for next year. But I take my nighttime shower. And I know you're not supposed to do this, which is another thing I should probably change, is I go to bed with my wet hair. And that's like, you need to help me not do that anymore because I know it's so bad. It's so bad.
I mean, it could be better, but it could be worse. It's not terrible. Just don't put it up in a tight elastic, says your hairdresser.
Yeah. At least I wash it, right?
Yeah, true that. True that. That has gone too far with people not washing their hair for too long, but that's another subject. Yeah, see, this is where I fall short. Like my night routine, there's not one at all.
Not anything. Do you
No,
read?
not really. No,
Girl.
I don't do that anymore. Like once I get the kids to bed, and my husband also, he gets up early and goes to the gym an hour before I even wake up. Like he's out, so he's exhausted at night too. Sometimes we'll watch a show or something, but it's pretty much right to bed after that. And same for me. If I get the kids to sleep, a lot of times, my face is washed and all that stuff before I head up. But I don't do any breath work. There's no specific supplement I take. I don't take a cold shower or a hot shower, then a cold, shower for a minute or whatever.
I could never get into that. The cold shower. What is the point of
No.
that? You just spent 20 minutes shaving your legs and putting in the effort, and then what? It's going to grow back. Like mine, I'm like a chia pet. Why would you even sign up for that? I guess the health benefits, but I don't do well with the cold. I did a penguin plunge one time and my body locked up. I had firemen pulling me out of the lake.
Well, if we
Yeah.
ever get you a cold plunge, at least it'll just be you in it. So you won't be drowning in a lake.
Yeah, and I need a spotter. It was not great. It was not a good day for me. But yeah, if my shower is not boiling water, I don't want any part of it.
Yeah, I totally get that too.
But I'm surprised you don't read. That shocks me a little bit. You need to start reading. I tell you what, I will stop going to bed with wet hair if you start reading books.
Okay, I like that. I do. I always say that. Yes. Okay, we'll have to
The water or
water.
So I'll
100%
drink-
water.
I'll drink water, you read books.
Okay. I think the deal is I have to go to bed at the same time as my husband because I don't want to wake him up. I guess I could just read on the couch or something, but I just don't. I think that's kind of my time to chill and watch a show. And to me, that feels like relaxing my mind. I love to read. I just don't really give myself the the chance to, I
Well, they
guess.
say you really shouldn't be watching any screens for the last hour of your day. I'll watch a show with my husband because that's the only time we ever get to binge watch anything. But 9 o'clock comes, that TV goes off, that phone goes off. I go upstairs and then I'm reading for like an hour.
Yeah, reading though, for me, when I have done that in the past, it does make me sleepy. It shuts my mind off, which is nice because then I can fall asleep or I've fallen asleep reading. And so I
Mhm.
do know it's good for me. I just, right now, anyway, it's like I'm doing all these wonderful things in the morning, all day for myself for health. But come nighttime, I just like,
We're like,
meh.
we're like yin and yang.
Yes, we
You
are.
shine in the morning, I shine at night.
Yeah, I'll tell you though, too, having the morning routine with our other friend is so helpful too, because I have somebody who pushes me to get up. Like if my alarm went off at 5:25 most mornings, I'm not getting out. It's cold. I'm comfy in my bed under my blankets. I don't want to get up, but I know that she's going to be waiting for me in 20 minutes to, be ready to go. And I know she says the same. So I think that that's helpful too. Like I'm meeting somebody, just a good start to your day to get it going. And we continue throughout the year. But I think especially in these winter months, it's just keeps you going. I know a lot of people in our area up here can fall victim to, a little depression, and I'm counting down the weeks until we get a little more
Oh, for
sunlight at
sure.
night. I can't wait for it. I need it. So, yeah, I try to keep my morning routine pretty strong.
Well, you're motivating me to be a little bit more active in the morning. But
Yeah. Then you can chill at night.
do you take magnesium at night?
It depends. I have it. My husband and I have like medicine containers that we keep our supplements in, which we look like we're 90 with our little
Geriatric.
Yeah. But so it depends. If I am just rushing through, I sometimes will just take them all at the same time. But other times I will keep the magnesium ones out so I can take them before bed. But I think as long as they're in your system, it should help with sleep for sure.
Yeah. I have one that's all the magnesiums in one because there's magnesium that'll help you poop, magnesium that'll help your muscles, magnesium that'll help you sleep or whatever. This one's cool because it's loaded with all of them. So I'll take that before bed. And sometimes I crash hard where I wake up and my neck is like tweaked, getting older.
Yes.
Remember we could like sleep on a freaking bathroom floor and wake up refreshed?
Yeah.
I have like a specific pillow too. I'm,
40's creeping up on us, babe.
yeah, it's like knocking on my door. I want to kick it in the face. It's
Mm-hmm.
horrible.
Yeah, totally.
I'm 28 forever. I'm just 28 forever. So
Yeah, same. I always say I feel 24, so we're going to keep it that
Oh.
way.
you're a baby.
I am a baby. But okay, so you're going to drink more water because you have to, because you just have to. Yeah, what are you doing? I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
6 ounces in a week, girl. I'm
Yeah.
dying.
Well, that's an exaggeration.
I know.
But I mean, sometimes I'll go like 2 days without water, and then all of a sudden I'm chugging 6 glasses because my life is dependent, and it's like survival. Like, oh my God, you need to get a whole gallon of water in right now. But I don't even have time to pee when I'm at work, let alone keep myself refreshed and eat.
I'm the same at work though too. Work is hard because I, as a hairstylist, I do it to myself. Like I don't take the time to eat, drink. I book myself crazy. And that's your situation's different because people actually need you to live. That's not my situation. I just do it to my own self. So I feel like this morning routine has also got me where I've taken in a good amount of water. A lot of times I am fasting for a little bit in the morning. So I try to set myself up, especially for the days I'm working. Or I might not fast and I'll make sure I have breakfast on those days because it might be a while until I eat.
See, I've never been a breakfast girl. And if I do, I'm taking a nap. It makes me tired eating that early in the morning, especially eggs. Forget it. I don't know what's wrong with me and my sister. We both like one egg. We've done the math. 1 egg equals 1 hour.
I have gone out to breakfast with you where you're like, I'm taking a nap if I'm getting an omelet.
Yeah. And I splurge, but my family's like, they know what to expect that day. My husband will make Sunday breakfast sandwiches and they smell so good. They're so freaking good. And I'll be like, oh, you know what? I can go for one of those today. And both my kids are like, no, don't do it. But every once in a while, I'll have a little bit of breakfast and then I enjoy some nappy naps. That's pretty much my lifestyle. No water, coffee, and intermittent fasting.
I think that you should drink your water even if you're fasting.
I feel like I've been doing it since I was a kid, and my body's just so used to it. And I think I do very well with how we eat and how we exercise.
Right.
But there is some things that I can definitely do better at.
This
We all
be
can.
a little taste of, or a little sign to drink the water, start supplementing for your body. Try and give yourself a morning routine or a night routine. I'll start trying to maybe read a book before I go to bed. And, one thing I maybe do at night is I will have a cup of tea,
I love tea. Yeah, for
something
sure.
like that just to chill out. But otherwise, I really don't have that. But I will say the morning routine in the past, my girlfriend and I, we've been doing this since May.
Ooh, good for
So
you.
yeah, we're coming up, to a year of getting up early. Most days, obviously things come up, kids get sick, we're not feeling well, we pull a muscle or something. But I think that it's just really helped. And not for nothing, but getting up early like that has made me be tired, where I don't want to stay up till 10, 11. I'm ready for bed at a good time.
People make fun of me because they'll text me super late at night and they don't hear back from me because I'm an old lady and I go to bed at like 9 o'clock. If you text me, you're not hearing back. And then I feel bad because like I'm up at like 4. So I'm like, well, do you want me to text you at 4?
Right.
No. So I have to like wait and then I forget and then I don't text back. And I
Yeah,
feel
I've done
so
that too.
bad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, oh shit. Like
Yeah.
I was supposed to text her back 4 days ago.
Right.
But yeah, I think that should be a good solution for everybody is like get your morning and night routine on point so that, sleep is the most important thing, right? You can't function without good sleep. So if the morning is going to help and the night routine, then I got to start getting on your side and you got to start getting on my side. And then we'll just be like the best versions of ourselves.
I love it. Someone that I listen to and really like is Gary Brecka. A lot of you probably have heard from him. He's got a wonderful podcast, Ultimate Human, but he has some real simple things to implement for morning and night just to kind of get your body into a good circadian rhythm. And that might be something you could listen to too on his podcast, how to help your body get regulated to know when it's time to wake up and time to go to bed. Yeah, I love him. I think it's been helpful.
Like we said, there's so many things out there that are popping into your feed or whatever. Do this, take this supplement. It's so hard to pick which one is right for you, but listening to your body, listening to what feels right, I think you can't go wrong. If something makes you feel good, it's working. But one thing that has lasted for me, and I have tried it and I love it, is this layered coffee, man. I can't stress it enough. It's so good. If you haven't tried it, I'm telling you, you're going to love it. My furnace guys love it. My husband loves it. I should be the clear leader for this coffee because it's so good. It's so good.
Well, I think I'm on board.
And you don't like mushrooms.
I don't like mushrooms. It does not, honestly, all those, like you said, rice coffee and stuff like that, like you did not have me at mushroom. I'm not interested.
I know. I tried to give it to her one day and she's like, no, I don't do mushrooms. And then I gave it to her today and she's like, this is the best coffee I've had. Like, what is this?
It's so good. It really, really is. It tastes absolutely nothing like that. It doesn't taste like dirt or anything. It's amazing.
It gives you mushrooms are so beneficial for you. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And you just got a whole bunch.
Yeah, I love it.
Get out and get yourself some layered coffee. We are not sponsored by them. I said it like 37 times.
At least not yet, maybe.
Maybe not yet, yeah. But no, legit, I just seriously love it, and I think you will too. But anyway, Emily's got a little quote from Gary Brecka about morning routines. I think it's perfect. Here you go, Em.
So your morning routine not only determines the trajectory of your day, it determines the trajectory of the rest of your life. So if you start your day off strong, why would the rest of the day not go well?
I love it. That's so true. I'm getting into it. I'm going to start it.
Okay. I'm going to get you some water in the morning tomorrow.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic week. And as always, keep it good.